107.5 The Game Podcasting is sponsored by Modern Exterminating, a family-oriented company. Professional, honest, and dependable pest control solutions. We're your one-stop shop for all pests.
Carolina is seeking its first 3-0 start since 2012. They have not started off season 3-0 since the prime years of Spurrier. Now, there were a lot of years where, you had played like a Georgia or whatever when they were really, really good, still are really, really good. Early on in the season, that accounted for several of those losses, but you have a prime opportunity now against a tough team, no doubt, but one that if Carolina plays its best version of football tomorrow, they should be able to beat. Missouri coming off the big win last week against Kansas in the border war. They're taking on Louisiana in this one, and you like the over in this matchup.
Well, I like the over specific to Missouri's team total, over 37.5. But really, I don't think you can go wrong betting Missouri however you want to bet them in this game, whether it's first quarter, first half, or for the game. I love this offense so far this year, so I'm just going to put all my eggs in the team total over 37.5. So obviously they had a close game last week, and they didn't really get the spread cover until a late touchdown run. But if you went into the box score, Missouri had 595 yards of offense compared to only 226 for Kansas. They more than doubled them in time of possession and first downs with a 28-13 advantage. And Bo Prabula, who was the biggest question mark on this Missouri team coming into the year, he has had two spectacular performances last week, 30 of 39, 334 yards, 3 tutties, and no picks. And you look at Louisiana since 2021 when it's played Power 4 opponents, they gave up 38 at Texas, 49 at FSU, 35 at Minnesota, which wouldn't be quite the over 37.5, but, P.J. Fleck's not an offensive juggernaut, 38 at Wake Forest, and 34 in a 34-3 loss to TCU in the bowl game last year, but that was misleading because it was 27-zip at halftime and 34-0 with 9:26 left in the third, and TCU just hit the brakes offensively. So Mizzou team total over 37.5 for me.
If you tell me right now that Carolina goes through all 4 quarters tomorrow night, not turning the ball over a single time, I feel pretty confident in their ability to win this game. You cannot waste possessions against Vanderbilt. That's what bit Alabama last year. They had the pick 6 early in the game. And again, when Vanderbilt controls the clock the way that they do, even one mistake like that can end up being the difference. And knock on wood, as Beamer alluded to, they did have the ball that came out of Sellers' hands against Virginia Tech in game number 1, but they were able to fall on it, keep possession. You've gone through 2 games. Everything's been good from a turnover standpoint. Would really like to see that continue. Obviously, nobody goes through the entire season without turnovers. They're going to happen eventually. But for a game like this, where I think it's going to be that tight and it's really going to come down to 1 or 2 possessions at the end of the day, you can't afford to give Vanderbilt anything for free.